Good day to my fellow reviewer and the organizer. So I'm Aqilah. I will be presenting this research that I've conducted with Dr. LING as well as SHAMSUDDIN YUSUF from Taylor's University. So the topic of this research is the influence of social media marketing towards online purchase intention of fashion apparel during pandemic. So first of all, I will explain the research context as well as the research gap. So according to the Department of Statistics Malaysia, there's an increased trend of household having access to the internet, as well as they are the active social media users, especially and is growing especially in 2021. So in the response of coronavirus, there's a lot of technology transformation where we are moving towards online-based consumption, especially with online businesses and the use of social media marketing. Therefore, this research is very, very important to examine the importance of social media marketing, especially during pandemic or during crisis. So recent studies, bibliometric studies shows that the growing research interest is towards e-commerce and also social media. So that's why this research is very important to be done, especially during the pandemic. So we can see that the problem exists during COVID-19, where the retail stores are closing and people are moving towards online shopping. However, the fashion industry are impacted tremendously because people are losing jobs. They are not making as much money as before because their business are going down. So we want to see whether people are still buying into fashion items or not. So this is the why we are examining the influence of influencer endorsement, social media advertisement, online customer reviews towards online purchase intention, specifically in fashion apparel during pandemic. So this is the theoretical framework that we use. So we want to see the influencer endorsement, social media advertisement, and also online customers review and how these factors are affecting online purchase intention of fashion apparel, especially during pandemic. This is because most of the research has been done, but they have been done prior to pandemic. But how about during pandemic? So this is a new area that needed attention because we want to see whether people are still buying fashion apparel during pandemic and how these variables could influence online purchase intention of fashion apparel during pandemic. So this is the research methodology and research findings. So we use self-administered questionnaire. We have collected 160 respondents. We focus on the university students in Malaysia, local as well as international, because they are the students and the younger generation. They are the customers that often buy online and use social media. So from the findings, it can, even though we feel that people might not buy into fashion products during pandemic, however, we can still see that influencer endorsement, social media advertisement, and also online customer review have a positive and significant correlation with online purchase intention of fashion apparel during pandemic. And the highest Pearson correlation is influencer endorsement. So this shows that even though during pandemic, people are still buying fashion apparel, especially if the company really focus on using influencer endorsement, social media advertisement, as well as online customers review. So as long as the companies are fully utilizing this kind of social media marketing, it will somehow generate the intention to buy, even though during crisis. Okay, so the research implication include we are addressing the literature gap in understanding online purchase intention, specifically on fashion apparel during pandemic. So this is a new context, especially during pandemic, because like I mentioned previously, most have done prior to pandemic or prior to crisis. So in terms of crisis, we can still see that people are still buying into fashion apparel, and it is important that we fully utilize social media marketing, such as influencer endorsement, social media advertisement, and also online customer reviews, so that businesses can still survive, especially in this 21st century's online-based consumption, even though it is during pandemic. So with that, I end my presentation. Thank you so much for your time.